Guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Tosin Alabi for those who don't know me. I mentioned in my previous video that I was going to make a video talking about, moving back to Nigeria after you've been in the UK for a while, 2 years, 3 years, a year, just transitioning from anywhere else to Nigeria. So Debbie Izamaje asked me to make this video because she's actually just moved back as well, and I think maybe she's having a little bit of difficulties settling down. So I'm just going to make the video on behalf of Debbie and everybody else that is interested. I moved back to Nigeria January, although currently I'm back into the UK. It's been 6 months. I think it's a fair time to give out my own opinion. I'm not saying this all works for everyone on moving back to Nigeria, so I should discuss finding a job, finances, shopping, places to eat and all that. So I'm just going to start from the most important thing, luggage. Now if you're going to move all your things from the UK back to Nigeria, it's best to use a cargo company. Now I lived in Glasgow, and for me to move my things to Nigeria, I have a lot of luggage, so I had like 8 boxes in total. Now for me to use the airline, that's going to cost me a lot, so I cargoed about 5 boxes, and I have 3 boxes to take back home. So I had about 5 boxes. I cargoed everything, they came to my house, I packed my stuff up, and I packed them in proper boxes, not cartons, nothing, because I used air freight, so it got to Nigeria in 7 days, and that really helped me. That's what works for me. Although it cost me a lot, it cost me about £100 per box, but I mean they'll drop it at your doorstep, or you go and pick it up at their warehouse office, and ensure that everything is going to be intact. Maximum 10 days you get your luggage. That's what I did. So also I'm going to put the name of my cargo guy for those in Scotland, and also look for another cargo company for those in England. So those are the 2 companies I'm just going to give you the information. I'll put it on the description box. So that's the first thing you want to do. You want to pack everything you think you need. Don't leave anything behind. I mean, don't go and carry stuff like maybe kettles, kitchenware. Give out all the things you can give to charity. That's what I did. I gave about a box of stuff away. Give out all the clothes you would not wear. If you have a relation or a family member living here, give out your coats. Let them keep your coats for you, your boots. You're not going to need them in Africa, so just keep everything in the UK so you don't carry excess luggage. Then going to the airport, obviously you should book your excess luggage before you get to the airport, because booking at home you may pay, let me say, like £60 per box, and then at the airport you have to pay maybe £60. What I'm saying, if you pay, let me say, £60 at home, at the airport you have to pay like 120. The difference is ridiculous for just timing. So I think you should do that. That's the first thing, luggage. Now obviously when you get to the airport in Nigeria, your relations will be there, so the logistics of that should be up to you. Now second thing, finances. Now living in the UK, everything here is basic amenities, starting from internet, food, everything is basic. So like internet is not a big deal. With £10 per month you get a good internet service here in the UK. But in Nigeria, I won't call it a luxury because things are getting better now, but it's pricey. So like now the internet plan I use is called Swift, and I pay 8,000 naira per month for that. So 8,000 naira is about let me see, if a pound is 300, let's say it will be about £20. Let me say £25, £30. So you do the math. So you know that you should save as much as you want to save here if you don't have a steady source of income in Nigeria for, let me say, the first 5 months before you settle in properly, or maybe say your parents are not going to be giving you stipend for the time that you're around. So you want to save as much as you can. Now the reason why you may need lots of money is because when you go back, for you to live, for you to enjoy yourself, for you to go to the nice places, for you, everything is overpriced and overhyped. So for you to have the nicest food, for you to, not nicest food, but like good food, good environment, for you to have internet, for you to have a good mobile plan, for you to all those basic things, you need money for it. Now another thing that I know that messed me up when I first went back was because they'll call something for me for, let me say, 13,000. Ideally you should bargain, so ask them for a discount, or you look for a cheaper option. I'll just say, okay, let me just convert it to pounds, that's just £50. Okay, that's fine. But I realized that does not make any sense, because it's cheap in pounds does not mean it's cheap in Nigeria, because the source of production is different. So they're getting things done cheaper from maybe from China or from anywhere they're getting the products from, and they're selling it to you at the rate of the UK, which doesn't make any sense. So yeah, don't change things to pounds. Buy things the way Nigerians buy. Don't go to a store and then they sell a plate of rice for you for 5,000 naira. and you change it to pounds, I say, oh, okay, that's just 20 pounds, that's fine. No, it's not fine. You shouldn't buy a plate of food for 20 pounds. There's always a cheaper alternative, well, depending on your own lifestyle as well. So finance, I think you should start saving up. If you're getting earnings as a student here in the UK, even if it's just £100 per month, you're going to be saving for the 12 months per year here. By the time you go back to Nigeria, that's £1,200 times 12. So £1,200 in Naira times 300 is 360,000 Naira, which will last you for a while. And you should, a while, for a long time if you're not a spendthrift. If you're buying fuel and all those things, you're taking your friends and you're going to see the movies, yes, you should save up. Now, shopping. The truth is, you can never shop enough. If you're a fashion lover like me, I know that with everything there's contentment and decency. You should not go overboard. But if you're a fashion lover like me, like I thought maybe I'm going to buy all the shoes I need, buy all the clothes I need, so that when I go to Nigeria I won't find anywhere to shop. You will still shop. That's like the first week I go back to Nigeria, I shopped because I had a wedding and I didn't have something appropriate to wear. It's either what I had was too simple or was too glam. So I needed something that was in between. You still shop. You will still see like bags. You always need stuff. That's just normal. Like, so you can never shop enough. So you should make room for that. But if you're not okay with the Nigerian stores, there's a lot of boutiques in Nigeria now that get things from the UK. They'll just add a little bit more, and by the time you think of your own plane flights and all the expenses, logistics for traveling, it's worth it just buying it in Nigeria. But if you're still keen on buying from the UK brands and sending them to Nigeria, there's ASOS. They deliver to you in 5 days. You pay £20 extra. There's courier companies in Nigeria. A good example, I've worked with this brand before. It's called Jantigidi. You buy your things in the UK, send it to their UK address, and they get to Nigeria. They have 2 days, they have 5 days, they have 1 week, depending on the speed you want. So you can get it for you, or the urgency of the items you need. So I think that's really it for shopping. There are a lot of stores. I live on the island. There are a lot of stores that, even if you're in mainland, there's amazing. So I went to this store on the mainland. I won't call the name because it's like unsponsored advertisement, but it's a really good store. I'm sure if you go on Instagram, you know the store. I went there, I got a couple of things as well. They have nice things, affordable price, the same UK system. They have loyalty cards for customers and all that good stuff. So Nigeria is okay. You will not suffer. You get nice things. You look nice. The irony is the people in Nigeria are even a bit more fashionable than here, because here you just wear your sneakers, your bag, not even too much makeup, you're good to go. No one cares. But Nigeria, if you are not strong enough, there's a little bit of oppression. I went for a wedding. Same me, I packed my bun, did makeup just to look nice. When I got to the wedding, hey, if you see the girls that were there, people were getting their makeup professionally done. I was just looking like a child and cute, but I was just like, ha. So like Nigeria is another thing entirely when it comes to fashion. So just make your mind prepared for that. So that's that on finances. What else she has talk about? Oh yeah, living with parents. Okay. Of course, like my own parents, I can't speak for anyone's parents. My own parents, when I first got back home, the first 2 weeks they were, in fact, angels. My mom would make food for me. My dad, ask me if I need anything. They were buying fuel in my car. Everyone was just go back. Hashtag IJGB. I just got back. After like 2 weeks, the reality set in. When I started shouting, you will not sweep the house. You will not wash your plates. My mom was like, you sit down from morning to night, there's something to bring food to your room for you. So just get ready. Living alone, if you've been living alone before in the UK, and you do things your time, not that you're lazy, not that you're dirty, but you rather wash your plates at your own time, you rather sweep your house at your own time. There's no pressure. You know that if it's dirty, you're the one that's still going to have to wash it. But like living with your parents, hey, there's so much. You have to do chores. Me, I'm still getting adjusted to that one. Like, I don't even know. You have to do chores. You have to, if you're going to eat your food that your mom cooked, you have to be standing beside her. You have to just get ready. Just get your mind ready that you're not in your home anymore, except you're going back to Nigeria to your own flat. You're going to move back to see your parents or aunties or cousins. Just get ready for that. Just prepare your mind. That's the only thing. I know that families are different, so the way they will treat you may be different. Your parents may be nice and super cool. My own parents may be stern. So it really depends on you. So that's one thing you should need to consider as well. Yeah. So another thing is resources. Like, when you're here, if you need anything, you just go on the internet. Internet is actually not bad in Nigeria, just like it costs a lot. Like the plan I use, it's free all night, so I kind of have to deprive myself of sleep for me to be able to upload YouTube videos, for me to blog, for me to upload pictures, a lot of data. So those things may really affect you a little bit, but like, it's not horrible. It's not like you'll fill the massive gap. I was still as active on Instagram, I was still as active on my blog. It just depends on you and your timing. And so that's that. What other resource may you need? Let me say, oh yeah, obviously like food. Like, you know, when you're here now, you can just go to Tesco or Aldi or Sainsbury, whatever store suits you. You buy frozen yogurt, you buy grapes, and all those things go for £1. That's like 300 naira with this new exchange rate. But like in Nigeria, for you to have that balanced life, having grapes, even the ones that they sell in traffic, those malams that sell grapes, it's expensive. You're going to be spending like £5, so you have to just adjust yourself. Like in my house, we hardly cook, not because we don't eat food, but because everyone works. So and it's just me, my mom, and my dad. My siblings are not in Nigeria as well. So yeah, you just have to put all that into consideration as well. So basically, that's about it for food and lifestyle. I actually don't know. Currently, I can't think of anything else. Yeah, your friends are still the same. People are the same. Obviously, like the way people, the way like processes, like things like say getting a license. Oh, the struggle. I went to the license office like 5 times. Yeah, 5 times to go and get my license. Till today, I don't have it. I've been driving up and down with a temporary one. It's just a struggle. Unlike here, where you can just, you know, print out things. It's a struggle back home, but there's always a shortcut if you want to use the shortcut. I mean, but I try not to give bribes. I don't give bribes, so I rather do things the right way, even if it takes me forever. It's just my own personal way of doing things. But anyway, that's about it. These are all the questions that she asked me to talk about. Food, shopping, living with parents, finances, getting a job. That deserves a topic on its own. Getting a job. If your parents are not going to help you, they have platforms like Jobberman, which is like Total Jobs, or like like Total Jobs of the UK. So they have Jobberman, which could help you. So you could get an interview or two, but there's so much protocol in getting jobs in Nigeria. If you don't know somebody, you have to know the manager. If you don't know the manager, you write like 10 interviews. It's a struggle, but hopefully yours will be different. You're a child of favor, so I expect that if you need a job when you get back to Nigeria, you would get one. I don't think because you have a UK degree, you get a job. They're actually even a bit more, I don't know if it comes from jealousy or like, oh, so you think because you went to the UK, you're better than us. So when they're doing interviews, they'll be like, oh, how long did you stay? Just 5 years, and you're speaking for me. You know, very, people there, man, they're great. So just pray you get a job, you live well, you'll be happy, and that's really about it, settling down into Nigeria. These are like 4 or 5 things I thought to share. If I remember anything else, I'll make another video or put it down below. So that's all, guys. Thank you so much for listening. Yeah, that's about it, and I'll speak to you guys later. Bye.